avid viewers. You are catching us live from Sararights TV. So you guys please subscribe, like, comment, and also go on Facebook. This is a youth zone program live. Yes, you guys, I have a good news for you there. Remember, this program has been exclusively sponsored by Byte. You want a professional website for your business, you need to come to Byte Designs. Yes. Now, as I said, Aaron, I have a good news for you guys. I have a colleague here. He's a youth like you, like me. So he has a lot of things that he's gonna tell us. Please don't touch your dial. My brother, you are most welcome to Sararights TV. Feel at home.
Okay, thank you so much for welcoming me here in Sararights TV. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, yes, yes. By names you are?
Yeah, you can call me Chosen Michael. Basically, the name which was given to me by my mom is Adomati Michael. Now, that Chosen Michael, where it comes, it is from what I do, because I'm a minister of God. I do ministry. I do preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. I do sing music. I do a lot of things, even in business. I do them. Now that name, Chosen Michael, comes when I was doing preaching. Actually, I was preaching in them. Now I had some girls whom I used to go. They used to go and translate my language, because I speak only English. I don't know Luganda, Kamina, Lusoga properly. Now they were able to come and translate. Now in that process of doing the ministry, they said that indeed I am chosen by God to this ministry. So from today onwards, they should call me Chosen Michael for the purpose of the work of God.
Yes, he's called Chosen Michael. Yes, by the way, he has a lot of things. He's a multi-talented guy. A lot of things in one, by the way. So what good news do you have for us as a youth?
Yeah, youth, actually, I like youth. Being a youth, it is very important. Then sometimes seeing a youth, actually, the most hardest thing is here for youth is youth, they need to prosper economically, they need to get married. Spiritually, they also are struggling. You know, the body, you know, always, if you go to the Bible, I don't know, in here, in scriptures that the flesh and the spirit, they are fighting every day. So that is also one thing youths are going through. And then the youths, they also want to prosper in all aspects. Even in their social life, they need to have social capital, they need to make friends with people. So you find youths, they have a lot at this point, which they need to go through. So this is what I have for youths for today. We are going to discuss the technology and innovative structure of youth. How can we impress social media? How can we be successful as youth? What are we supposed to do in our lifetime? Let me not just talk about technology alone. Let's just general lifestyle of a youth. How should a youth present himself?
Is it in a digital world? Or?
In this contemporary world, in this digital life now,
because
things have changed. Nowadays, there's AI. Now you can see
because you know, at times when now we talk of digital world, most youth tend to spend a lot of time on this digital things, especially social media. Then you find them, there's no work, but they're busy on what?
Just
what advice can you take to the youth like us?
Yeah, like for me, I'm also somebody who was once, actually, when I'm addicted to social media, you know, I'm ever in social media. Now, to the extent, I come to realize that the best thing you can do is, if you use social media to innovate yourself. You can even use social media to make money. You can use social media to advise somebody. You can use social media to build the friendship. It is better than going to TikTok and then you just go and scroll those videos. More especially in our lives, in Western people use these TikToks for abusing themselves.
Yes.
At the end of the day, you find you have just spent all your time for. You are just here, stick on social media. At the end of the day, you will not even have anything.
No, I think I heard you clearly. You said on social media you can as well make money. You get that's the point I want us to focus on. But how can one make money on social media, by the way?
Yeah, social media is a very good area for marketing. Like for you, if you have a small business, even if you're doing a chapati business, you can still do it to social media.
Nowadays, you can market your business, even if it's a party, you can market on what?
You can
Social
use
media.
to social media.
Yes.
That social media you can use to connect. It is for connection. This world of today, without connection, you cannot succeed. Even however much you are trying to come up with the things, if you don't have connections, it will be very hard for you to succeed. That means you need to succeed. Even the business world, you need to succeed. Even to get a government job nowadays, you have to have a connection. Even to do other things, you have to have connection for you to be successful. So you can use social media to do connection. You can use social media to do a business for marketing. You can use social media to pass information, important one, not this one where people abuse themselves.
Especially TikTok.
In TikTok, where they just come here with the words that amaringasi amaitwa market
Ndungoro. Amaringasi amaitwa market Ndungoro. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. As he said, Aaron, and on social media platforms, you can as well make money. Yes. Okay. On most of those social, what are those social medias where you can particularly make money?
Yeah. Because of some of the copyright and some other things, they have not monetized so much some of the social media platforms, like TikTok, like Facebook. So that means there are some limits for you to reach that extent of monetizing your social media. But in other countries, they've given these things freely. Somebody who has just joined, you can see how you can get, like even in Kenya, nowadays to get money out of TikTok, it is very easy in Kenya than in Uganda. So you need to just have followers after day, you just go and monetize. But in Uganda, even if you have 100 followers, sometimes 100,000 followers, sometimes to make money out of it is very hard unless you do business. Now, one thing you can make money from this social media is like things like YouTube. When you develop and you happen to get good followers, you can monetize it. That's where you can be able to get money out of it. Then Facebook, the same thing also like that. You create good contents, and it will be your own knowledge. Actually, it should be authentic content. Don't go and copy content. That's where but in Uganda it is still very far and it is still very hard for people, at least in Uganda, at least people who are in the central, who have very many followers, they can do it. But here in West Nile region, there are so many few people. Even I don't think it can reach 10 people who can earn money from Facebook. I don't think it is there. And the other platforms like at least YouTube, it is a bit simple. When you reach 1K, and they just monetize it.
Then they will start advertising their products on your channel.
Your channel, and that's where you can start getting small dollar. I'm an artist. I'm a gospel artist. They have developed the websites, and those websites, when you develop them, then you host them in air, and then that's where you can be able to get. And even the artists, they can get money. But most of the music websites in West Nile, it is very hard for you to make money out. Actually, for the artist to get money, it is very hard. It is only one of those websites who can benefit. So it was until I decided to upload my songs in Mudondo. That is a host actually.
Mean that in that way.
My contents, I upload them there. So there was time I checked because I've just done them some 2 weeks back. So I'm sure at the end of the year I will be able to generate a lot of money from there if I try to sell those contents and so on.
How can one access that website? You said it is the
Mudondo.
How can one actually have account so that he can start making money on that?
You can just simply go on there if you have maybe you're a journalist, a news, whatever. You can create contents. Maybe you can write articles. You have music. You just go and open accounts with them. You just click on it there. You just type in Google or just in Google because they have webs. Actually, they have the app. They have the app, but that app is not flexible. So you just go direct to Google. You type Dondo music, then you click on their website, and there you register. You open an account with them like the way you people open an account in Facebook and so on. After there, they'll give you those options. You start uploading your contents. So that those are some of the things which we are supposed to start innovate here in West Nile. Then but now my advice, that one is a bit technical. Sometimes it is a bit tricky. Few people, those who know IT, something like that. But now, like here, this is simple one where you have a Facebook account, you have TikTok account, you have WhatsApp. Use that one to advertise what you do best. Even if you are seeking for job, you can use social media to seek for job. If you are doing a business, you can use that social media to do that business. And if you are in other areas, you can just use it to advertise what you're doing. You can use it to look for opportunities for it. Don't use social media for these useless things. And you should not just be in social media from 247. No, that was not advisable. At the end of the day, me personally, I lost opportunities because of being in social media for so long. Sometimes I can just start being from morning. I woke up, instead of going to brush my teeth, I just pick my phone. I begin from there. Sometimes I find myself waking up from my bed at around midday, even up to even 1. That's from the morning. So that means I was just on the phone and just scrolling. Just because of that, you find social media, and that's how some of us we are misusing social media. It is a very good platform, by the way. We are misusing social media, just doing a lot of nothing. Nowadays, you have brought innovations like Sararights TV, is an online TV. If you go to One TV, it's also there. You go to Lugaragal TV. Now in West Nile, we are trying to come up with these things. So instead of you to follow these things and they follow the programs there, for them, they just go and abuse themselves in TikTok. So that means these things, they come with a lot of programs and innovative programs, educative programs. Go there and you connect with them. You advertise them. When you want to advertise, don't just go empty-handed. You give them data, and they put your contents. They push your contents. At the end of the day, your business will go far. That's how it is supposed to be. So youths, that's what we are supposed to do. We need to rise up, and we work hard. There's one thing also to work hard. There's another thing to work smart. Sometimes if you could say that working hard will make everybody successful, very many people will be successful. So that means use your brain. You must work.
That use your brain.
Use your brain.
I like what you are saying. Yes, it's actually inspired me. You get. Now, also heard you of talking of something related to music.
Yeah, music. Yeah.
First of all, what inspired you to in that career?
Yeah, actually, I started music all the way from my secondary life. When I was in Kololo Public Secondary School, that's in Maracha, just to entertain. But that one did not work out. When I reached to Ottawa, when I was on my A level, that's where I now uplifted. Actually, I activated fully my music potentials. I wrote songs which were done in Adungu. I called people from Voice of Life to go and record for those songs. Then the outcomes were all okay. Then when I left Ottawa, that was the time I decided now to say that let me now try to, because for me, I'm a lover of doing the gospel. If it means for me to preach the gospel, I always preach to any person, regardless of their religion, regardless of their stand, I preach. Now, when I reached Kamuli, then I was preaching a radio station. Very many people were following me, and those ladies who I was doing the ministry together with, they have talent in music, and the one I had already recorded one song. So I also picked, I said that if I'm not going to be permanent in this radio station, they have just given me opportunity to preach. Anytime this contract can be terminated. So, or else anytime they can take me away from there. So, if I want that kind of ministry to continue, I must do something which can be recorded and can remain. So that's why I joined music. I started recording songs. That's why I'm only doing gospel.
Yes. Now we are still in that. Now, what are some of the achievements in that music industry so far you have acquired?
Yeah, I've acquired so many things in the. To be successful in music, it is when you are known everywhere. Yeah, you are known everywhere. People now, this is Chosen Michael, this is Chosen Michael, this is Chosen Michael. No, that's not the achievement. Okay, in secular it can be possible, but for us in the gospel, that was not our main focus. Our main focus is that the gospel is preached, then the gospel also reached out to people. Then one of the achievements I've done in this is that I successfully preached gospel to people, so many people. Then it happens to, not only in music, I also happens to go out and I preach in crusades. I go out and I connect with people, I preach in churches and so on. That's the first achievement. And people always give themselves to Christ. Those ones who have been doing it, those ones who have been doing drinking alcohol say, now today I'm tired, I want to also follow this path. That's the first thing, achievement. Now the second achievement is that I happens to activate my talent. I happen to realize that I have this and I have this talent to do this music. So that is another achievement.
Yes.
Then another achievement I also realize in this is that I end up actually I realized that okay, let me say I was nominated in awards. I was nominated 2 times. 2 times.
Yes.
Actually, 3 times.
Yeah, by the way, that's a great achievement.
Yeah, to be one of the best gospel artists in Western Ireland. One was in Devote. I won, but the person who was organizing that event, I think he faced some challenges. He did not continue. Just remained the result. After that, he came to find that the other result was also they were not now the way it was. So and did not organize that event. But people voted me, and I have people. I also share that. I think with people end up voting me, say that yeah, you have that potential to be a gospel artist. Then I was also nominated in the big awards. So that one was won by my friend. He's also my friend. He's my personal friend from northern from Lango region. It's called Church Boy. Then lastly was in the Royal Award. I was nominated with the Mungu Feni. Mungu Feni also now he also won that one. Of course, that one actually I gave him that. I supported that. That win for him because he also did a lot. Because he's a legend. He started music all the way from 2012, but for me, I just started music in 2022. I'm 2021, 2022 there. So he did it and he won it. But to me, that is a great achievement. That means the ministry I'm doing is being recognized. So that is what I came to realize as achievement. There are so many other achievements, more especially people getting the gospel is the most important achievement. I always want to celebrate the most.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, beside that, those achievements, there might be some challenges you have been facing. What are those challenges?
There are so many challenges, by the way. If you now do music has a lot of challenges, even more challenges than the achievements. Like as a gospel artist, for us, the first thing is that people only watch you. You be like you be under camera. And they want to see what you're doing. And a small thing, they said, this one is a gospel. They said that they are singing the gospel. You see what they are doing. Okay, let me leave that on there. So there are challenges. There are financial challenges. There are promotional challenges. There's a connection challenges. Yeah? You know, music, actually, as I talked about connection. For you to be connected, to be successful, you need to be connected. But nowadays, for you to be connected with somebody, the person will first see your status. Are you financially stable? Or do you have something which he can benefit from you? So most of the promoters here in Western Ireland, they come to you when they know that they're going to benefit from you. But unlike the one of Central in other areas, somebody will pick an artist from from nothing. This person will know that even if the artist is singing, not singing good songs, but the person knows that this person has something like doing music. So in the center, somebody they will pick this person, they'll start nurturing him, they'll develop his talent, they'll sponsor his music until he becomes somebody. But here in Western Ireland, they want you to first of all struggle. You become somebody, now they will come for you. Sometimes if they know that you can become somebody, they will start fighting you. That one I have spoken it generally, both secular and gospel. But this is one of the challenges artists are facing. Me personally, I also face the challenge financially. And secondly, the challenge is also distance. I am very far, and my music need to most audience of my music is supposed to be within Western Ireland. But because of the distance, no, these songs for you to promote them within here, it is very hard. Sometimes if you trust somebody to do it, the person may not do it perfectly.
Meaning that you don't have, as per now, don't have the promoter yet.
Yeah, for us, I don't have promoter. I'm promoter myself, and God is my promoter. Then I'm using the social media I talked about here to promote those kind of things. People get to know me through social media. Nobody know me on the ground.
Okay.
On the ground, I'm not here. I just come in and currently here. After here, I will not be around.
Okay.
I'm a busy person.
Yes. Now, do you have some plans to maybe feature some of these big gospel artists within the country?
Yeah, I basically have that plan. Okay, I have that idea. But before doing it, why should I feature or why should I do collab with somebody is actually the question I always ask. Yeah, but most people believe that because for me, I will do something with somebody to reach my goal of preaching the gospel. So in case if I have that chance to speak, I mean to do the gospels, and collabs with them to feature them in the music, I have no problem with it. But if they're also not willing, there's no problem. But I've not taken time to approach any one of them. Yeah, though I do some collabs with some other artists, but I've not taken time to talk to them because because my things, first of all, I always have time. I want a revelation from God. God will always speak to me. Now, Chosen Michael, do this. Now, Chosen Michael, do this. If he has not yet given me that revelation, I don't have that feeling. So if I have the feeling, I'll go to them and I'll do the whatever. But if any one of them comes to me that Chosen Michael, I want you to sing with you, I say, okay, you bring the song, let's provide it, and then we shall go. And that's how we shall also continue.
Yes, yes. This one reminds me. There's one of our viewers from Yumbe. That how many songs do you so far have?
Yeah, I happen to have around 7 authentic songs, 7, but plus other songs it can reach 11. Yeah, there are some songs, I'm not the one who's the writer of the songs which are written by myself. Then there are songs which is Toko. Toko is written by certain lady, is in Uganda, and is in Uganda, and I'm the one who edited it, and it's one of the best songs people love. Yeah, so I always count that one not to actually.
Yes, there is also another viewer
Mm.
in Koboko. He wanted actually know where your music can be found or downloaded.
You can get my music in Dondo website. You can go to Femix Music. You can go to Hawaii Music. You can go to. You can connect to my social media channels. You can go to Facebook. You can just get Chosen Michael, and then you have. I have 2 official. There's a profile page, and there's an official email account. That is the Michael Adomati there. Then you any social media, even in YouTube, or whether you go to whatever my numbers are there, and in WhatsApp. My WhatsApp is also there. I will be at the end of this show. I will be able. Then you linger for business. For me, I linger for business. The business of doing the gospel, the business of making money, then the business of connecting. That is what I do.
Yes, yes. The business of connecting the fellow youth. Yeah, you need to be connected. Now, our time is actually winding up. What?
Yeah, basically the upcoming artists. I would like to say that if you start something like this, there are a lot of challenges. Don't just give it up. I know sometimes you reach a certain limit that you say, I cannot manage.
Yes.
But you continue. Just like that. Like for me, I've taken almost finished the year. I've written different songs, but there are so many songs there, which is, they are there. But I've not released. There is a reason for it. But the music songs, as an artist, when you reach in a music session, there is a situation whereby you will reach to that extent of always wanting to be in the studio. That is dangerous. What you do, you make 1 month or at least 2 months and above, then you release another one. This is the idea of releasing 1, 2, 3, and then it is a bit challenging. So that's my advice to them. Let's work hard. Let's not focus music play. But nowadays, now it is the artists to look for the TVs and radio stations to play their songs.
It's so interesting.
Yeah, it is the opposite. That means those years, promotion was automatic. But nowadays, you need to look for the promotion. That means for you to make money out of the music, it's very hard. So you work hard, go and hustle, make money. Yeah.
So actually, our time is almost out. I want to give you this time for maybe greeting your followers.
Yeah, of course. I just want to say big ups to all the followers of Social Michael Music. Big ups to all the followers of Awaniki TV. Big ups to all the followers of Sararights TV. We love you so much. Me personally, I always want to connect with you because I'm a person who needs connection, who needs to be with people, who needs to do business, more especially in the music ministry. So we have a lot of things to do and to discuss. And when you need me, you'll be able to connect to me. And you contact me on this number 0778407905. Or else you can connect me 07711865 and 68. These are the numbers you will reach out to me easily. Follow and subscribe all these channels, Awaniki TV, Sararights TV, Lobaragala TV, and continue and do whatever you can do best.
Want your product to be advertised?
and